Hello there everybody, and welcome to my new Let's Play, which is going to be God of War Chains of Olympus, my bad. Anyway, this is my favorite of the non-main story, like, you know, the non-trilogy games. The trilogy-wise, first one, this one, definitely is my favorite PSP one, at least. Or prequel, you could say. My favorite of the prequels. It is canon, by the way. There is some events that take place here that are actually in 3 as well. They talk about in 3 because Ready at Dawn Studios made this game. And then they made 3. So they took over God of War after God of War 2. So yeah, this is the next one in the lineup of God of War games, not including the damn mobile game, even though it's barely canon. Fuck that. I don't do mobile games on here unless there's like some way of emulating or doing a console, which I've heard there's like ways of emulating them, but then again, they're fucking mobile games. Who cares? Mobile as in like phone. Nobody gives a shit about phone games. Let's go ahead and start on normal. Go ahead and go through Spartan, and I will see you guys after the first cutscene.
Suffering for years, Kratos, the once great general, now known as the Ghost of Sparta, had pledged himself as a champion to the gods of Olympus. In return, he hoped only to rid himself of the nightmares that haunted him for far too long. But for now, his only respite, his only relief from the sins of his past, was found in the heat of battle. And on this day, Kratos had been called upon by the gods to confront an unthinkable evil, unleashed on the city of Attica by the invading Persian army.
Like I said before, or what I was going to say before, this game is fucking great. This is at least one of the best God of War games out there in existence. I know a lot of people are probably thinking, well, that's stupid. It's a freaking PSP game. How could it be so good? Well, it's just, it feels like God of War 1, but a little bit better in some regards, in my opinion. I don't know, just the God of War series has always had like its ups and downs with me, and definitely like after 2, it kind of, in my opinion, took a toll for the worst. Mainly God of War 3, mainly Ghost of Sparta, and mainly Ascension. Even though they're not terrible games, they just got really old real fast, in my opinion. And God of War Chains of Olympus doesn't seem to ever really get that old for me. This was my first actual legit PSP game, and I've loved it ever since. It's just a great-ass game. I will be getting 100%, so don't worry. We'll be doing that. It's actually a lot easier than it sounds. I mean, God of War is one of those games where it's like, it's never really that hard to get 100% of anything, really. Collectible-wise, at least. Ghost of Sparta, on the other hand, you can't really get everything in one go because the way the weapon system is all kind of, you know, fucked up and shit. Because they ask for so many goddamn stupid, you know, amount of orbs that you need. So basically, we get to fight the Persian army. This takes place before God of War 1, I believe. I'm pretty sure it does. Because, like, it takes place after Kratos, you know, pretty much talked to Ares. Because I believe we should have the Blades of Chaos. We do. So, as you know, in God of War 1, at the end of God of War 1, you gain the Blades of Olympus. Or, fuck. Like, Athena's Blades, that's what it was, yeah. Why did I say... Fuck, I don't even remember anymore. So damn dumb. Like, I played God of War so much, and now I don't even remember what the hell's going on. Yeah, I know, I'm pretty bad. I've been actually wanting to play this for a while. Just haven't really gotten around to doing it. Just kind of lazy, you know. In this game, you can actually... Okay, so for the PS3 port, there are 2 options. You can do the PSP version, where you can do L1 and R1 to do a roll, which that's how it was in PSP. They didn't have another stick or R2 or L2. Or you can use the right stick that you do on any of the other normal God of War games that are on the PS3 and or PS2. I mean, God of War 1 and 2, you know, just like that, pretty much. Regardless of what system you're playing on, they did the same thing. So this is called... Ah, fuck, I don't remember the guy's name. I remember the monster's name, though. Shit. I think it started with a B. Yeah, they even tell you, like, you can evade. If you evade at the right time, you should be good. This game's actually really not that hard until probably the end area. Mainly on God mode. But this was actually, I think, one of the... No, actually, I will be honest. It's actually one of the easiest games you can beat in the God of War series. So it is just like God of War 1 in the regard that every time that you get 10 hits, you will get +2 orbs. And if you have a combo going after 10 hits, then you could use that, kill somebody with a brutal kill, basically using circle on them, and then get an extra pack of orbs. You should be able to. We'll go check up on that and make sure I'm right. Yeah, I'd say look up the name of that thing, because I don't remember what the hell it's called. I could have sworn it started with a B. Like Behemoth, Berserker, I don't know. I could look it up now myself, but I'm too lazy. It's actually a pretty cool boss, though. I don't know, God of War Chains of Olympus was always, in my opinion, again, one of the best God of Wars there was. PSP was the one thing I played the shit out of when I was young. Well, when I was around, like, 15 years old, but that's when I got it for my birthday. I wasn't really, you know... I mean, I was invested in the thing after I got it, but, you know, when getting on my birthday, my parents were kind of upset that I didn't really get too excited, but I'm like, I'm 15 years old. I shouldn't really get excited about something like this. I mean, I nowadays, I buy games on my own. It's not like me trying to be a dick. It's just, you know, when I got my DS, I was like, you know, crazy happy for it, but I just don't want to, I don't want to make up a fake, you know, like, I'm super happy kind of thing. Because believe me, I was really fucking happy to see this. And I was so glad I got it because I bought so many games. I don't know if that's proof enough to them that I loved it, but who knows. Either way, I have it, and I have it now on PS3, and now I actually get to freaking play it. Another PSP game of mine that I used to love was Deadhead Fred. Would totally love to have that back. Or just have a way of actually playing it. I even tried to emulate a PSP just so I can play it again. That didn't work. So, there's that. You fucking assholes. That was my #1 favorite game on the PSP, was Deadhead Fred. It was such a good game. And a lot of people who, or maybe few people who've actually seen it or played it will probably wonder why it was. I don't know. There's just a charm to it that I just really liked. And it was kind of like a beat-em-up game too, where you can basically run around. And there's a lot of things to do in it. You can run around, beat the shit out of enemies. You know, you can use different heads for different abilities, and of course you can do like different like side quests and stuff here and there. Another cool thing that this game does is on the top left corner, there's your health bar, but you can see that there's a blade up there as the icon for everything. Basically your, I guess your item system, maybe, I don't know what you want to call it. Every time you hit enemies, it gets bloodier, and I think that's actually a pretty cool attention to detail. I like that in God of War Chains of Olympus. I don't remember if the other ones did that or not, or if any other ones do it, but I know this one does, and this one's a good one for it. Of course, there's plenty of boxes to break, and I'm just going to go ahead and assume that most of you have at least seen God of War or played God of War up to this point, so that's why I'm probably not going to talk about most of this stuff too much. Only because, again, I assume that you guys have done this. Yep, you get plus 10, not 25 this time. Okay. Well, still, if you get a execution on on 10 hits exact, or if you finish off on 10 hits exact, or, you know, maybe 20 or something, at least in the 10s, then you'll get 10 orbs and not 2. But I don't know if you get the plus 2 with it, because I've never seen that before. If I'm correct, I think this game has New Game Plus. You get costumes in it that do give you attributes, so just like God of War 1 again, and 2, pretty much. Pretty much this game is God of War, and that's what I love about it. It's not trying to be anything different besides just being God of War. Come back over here before you climb up that ladder over there and break this down, because you can get yourself some chests. Just a couple red orb chests, but hey, I'll take them. These are big red orb chests too, so that's why I think they're better just to go grab. What else? Okay. Well, there's a barrel back there I can break. I usually like breaking everything just because, you know, get some extra orbs out of it. Looks like I get like 3 orbs per, so that's pretty good. Excuse me, fellas. Or folks. I seem to have some issues here. Don't hold back when you jump off a ladder, just press X. That's what's confusing sometimes. You have to like stop, then press X to jump off. Alrighty, there we go. Ooh, that would get an eye again. Okay. Pretty soon we'll start getting feathers, but we have to get the magic first, at least. Because you can't really do anything with feathers if you don't have magic, right? Poof. Oh, look who's back. Guess it's that bitch. Maybe this thing was called the ballista, because even though there are ballistas you can use to shoot it, I think this thing was called the ballista, oddly enough. Maybe. I'd have to go... Again, I'll have to look, maybe, or something. Because, God forbid, I don't even know. Alrighty. The good news is we're off to a great start in this game. Also, select as your usual menu. Like, you can quit and save and all that shit there. And... yeah, he'll basically knock you off with that. I don't know if that's unavoidable or not. I usually just jump to avoid it. You could probably avoid it, if anything. Alright, so now... we're gonna... actually, first things first. That takes 2,600? God damn. Ah, we'll make it. We'll make it. We got plenty. Alright, here we go.
What evil have you wrought on this city, Persian? Evil? It is not evil that I bring, Spartan. I bring the might of Persia and the sacrament of purification. As we speak, my basilisk cleanses this land so that it may embrace the glory of the Persian Empire. Olympus has sent a message, and I am here to deliver it. Then you are just a messenger. So take this message back to your little gods. It will take more than a pathetic Spartan to stop the power of the Empire.
So it was called the basilisk. That's what it was. I knew it started with a B. I didn't know. Go ahead and roll away from that attack. That is an unblockable attack. You can block these. If he actually hits you with that fire attack, he will knock you on the ground. He has a magic attack that lets him use like some kind of fiery demon to pretty much slam the ground. And this Persian, it's actually a really fun fight. I love the bosses of this game. Again, I fucking love this game dear to death. I mean, yeah, I like Splatterhouse as well, but this is just, in my opinion, if not the best, but at least, you know, one of the greatest God of War games out there. And I'm not kidding. I fucking love it. I'm going to be saying that the whole game, I'm sure. It's finally getting me back into playing God of War again. I'm glad. Because I had a lot of trouble wanting to play it. Because now I'm doing a guide on my second channel for God of War 1. I just got done with episode 1, but I was just so bored recording it. Well, mainly just talking, because I played it so damn much, you know?
Please, spare my life, and I will give you all that you ask. You have nothing I want, Persian. Take my kingdom, my women, my gold. I won't take your riches, but I will take your life.
I always love that scene for some reason. It's just so funny to me. I don't know. Everything in this game is just so exaggerated. I love it. And now, I don't remember his name, but he's dead. So, we have acquired the Efreet. Pretty much what this is you hold R, and then you do, looks like triangle, you can pretty much launch a magic attack to burn enemies. And yes, it does cause burn damage, which is awesome. Well, not burn damage, but it burns your enemies, which is pretty cool. I don't think it caused like any like status ailments at all, so it's not like RPGs. But it does hurt like a motherfucker though. Wait till we upgrade it. Then it's like a fucking beast. Alright, we have 2 rooms to go through. We have the left room, which is the main path, and the right room, which is, of course, if you guys are not old enough to be looking at this, go ahead and turn away now, because we've got tits. Oh boy. Just like every other God of War game, we have the option to basically have sex with these women. So, let's just go ahead and do that real fast, get some orbs out of it. You could pretty much do this for a little while, get some extra orbs if you wanted, but I always do it just once. Just because there's no reason to be doing it, you know, more than once anyway. For fuck's sake. Oh, yeah, that's right, I forgot. Well, there we go. And we're done. Should get some orbs out of it. There we go. Cha-ching. And let's head out. Yeah, I'm not gonna stay for too long. The things I gotta do today, guys. I mean, I can't just, keep fucking around. Come on. Alright, so we're not done yet because we haven't killed off the basilisk. So we still gotta take out the basilisk and save Attica. Oh boy, you got to kick ladders down. Woo, man. Oh yeah, another thing about this game though is I remember like my brother and my sister loved playing this game. A lot of my family did too. My brother and my sister on my dad's side. And one day my sister found something in the game that I had never seen. There was a chest I wanted to get that I never figured out how to get it. I will now demonstrate to you how to do that. So if I'm correct, we take this, move this back. Are you, what? Oh, no, that's stuck. Okay, never mind. Hold on. I did that wrong. No, keep it in that position. But grab it like this. And go ahead and just fire it off. From this angle. And that should in turn break something. If not that, then maybe it might... No, because you can't, yeah, you can't keep it going forward. That should break something later that we can open. Go ahead and push it toward him. He's going to try shooting at you. So just... The fuck? Why is it not working? There it is. Okay. You can let go of circle when you do that and just go ahead and launch it at him now. And poof! I so wish that Daxter was playable on PS3, at least. That looked like that was a fun game. My brother had that, and I barely played it, but it looked pretty fun. I just wanted to play it. The first part was pretty good. I was actually obsessed with Jack for a while. I really liked the games, and now I don't even play him anymore. I should do Jack 2. I really should, but we'll see when I get there. Yeah, I think there's like 3 vases in here that you can break. Yeah, because like there's never... Oh wait, no, there's 4, but in a different spot. Not the spot that I wanted to be in. So I was wrong about that already. Wow. Like, 17 minutes in the freaking video, and I'm already wrong about everything. No, I'm kidding. Oh yeah, all I have to do is hold it. That's right. This should be maybe a feather, if not a Gorgonite then. Nope, it's feather. Okay, that was right. So you only have to collect, I think, 5 this time of each, which, if I'm correct, I think in God of War 1, I think it was 6. I don't remember. I'm getting all my God of Wars mixed up because there's just so damn many of them. I get them, mixed up all the time. It happens. Happens to the best of us. If I'm correct, I think the I think you can upgrade with very little amount of orbs. No. Actually, it's more. Okay, well. Costs more than the freaking blades, thank God. So that one you can't upgrade with, like, little amount. Unless maybe it must be one of the powers that comes up later then. I'm thinking of. Or probably God of War 1. This part right here is pretty cool. I like fighting the Cyclopses. They're actually pretty fun enemies. All the enemies in this game are great. I just love fighting them. I know that totally sounded gay and cringy, but I don't know. I just really freaking love this game. I just can't help it. I'm basically just oogling the game the whole time. If you guys are wondering why I'm so good at this, or good at God of War, it's because I played it too much. And I pretty much just got good. Usually at this point, I should actually have the Cyclone attack, but I don't. So we'll probably just end up getting that later. Well, of course we're going to end up getting it later. A little trick that I do, that people probably don't really do too much of, is I like to do square triangle into the rest of the squares, because the square triangle attack gives you one more, well, basically 2 extra hits, but it gives you 1 more extra attack that you can use to your advantage. So that's what I do to get my combos going pretty heavy. And right there, I just basically just broke 70 hit combo. Oh fuck! I fucked up. Damn it! I actually do not have all the trophies yet, honestly. I'm still missing the 1,000 hit combo for it, which is pretty damn annoying if you ask me, because I'm not really 100% sure on how to do it. So we got the extra 10 orbs instead of getting the full throttle, like, good amount of orbs we would have gotten from the 80, which I think we would have gotten 8. So I think it's 2 for every 10 that you hit. And then once you hit 100, it's 10. Which, hey, those add up, folks. Those add up real quick. As far as I'm concerned, I don't think I'm missing anything. I shouldn't be. There we go. Oh, yeah, they actually broke it for me. Thanks, guys. Thanks, gang. Tom, I'm not only your friend, I'm not only your buddy, I'm your friend. Thanks, gay. What the fuck is going on? Oh god, South Park. Oh yeah, so there's a flash sale going on. Not a whole lot's on there, but South Park's on there for like under $10. There's a lot of other games. One Piece Pirate Warriors is on there. I think all 3 for like around $10. And then I bought Star Wars: The Dark Forces, which was a game I really wanted to play for a while. There actually was physical copies of it at the vintage stock that I usually go to, and I did not break open the fucking thing. What the hell? Oh, don't tell me I fucked it up already. I did. God damn it. Well, fucked that one up, so I'm fucked. Not going back. If you miss a chest, it's no big deal, because pretty much what happens, if you get chests early on, if you get like all the good chests early on, the chest... Okay, how do I put this? Just like in God of War 1 and 2. They allow you... Okay, so those blank chests that you open typically can contain either orbs or Gorgonized. They are set to contain feathers or Gorgonized. That chest over there is actually Gorgonite, by the way. If you miss like 1 or 2 or 3 or however many you miss, those red orb... Okay, those chests that later on in the game that are supposed to basically give you red orbs because the game assumes that you're just... The developers assume that you're going to have all the upgrades to your health and your magic by then. They change them into red orb chests. If you missed some Gorgonized or some Phoenix Feathers, don't worry, because they'll give you... They'll change those chests to Gorgonized or Feathers later. I have actually beaten the game 100% without that chest. It's just, you lose out on orbs pretty much. That's it. That's the only thing. That chest is always the one I always have trouble trying to get through, because I could have sworn that all you have to do is just use the damn ballista to break it down. Apparently I fucked up. Even though I clearly thought that I did it right, but I guess not. So we're just going to go on. But I will tell you, there is a chest in that area. And of course I fucked up. So again, we will get 100% regardless. Even if the freaking New Game Plus it is fine. I will do what I can. Try to remember what my train of thought was going to earlier. Jesus Christ, I do not even remember. Probably should save it. Nah, we're fine. I'm just having too much fun with this game already. This game will be pretty short, folks. So keep that in mind. Short as in like maybe like 15 to 20 parts. Ish. Maybe more, depending on how long I play. Like, I'll probably put like 30 minutes in of footage, so... Yeah. If that gives you an idea of what sprint's going to go on. And there you go. So what we have to do here is kill off these guys and grab that dead body and push it, or put it on that button. But, of course, we have more of these damn enemies around me. They're just going to get my way. I think there's like a certain amount. Well, they keep infinitely spawning. Or they should infinitely spawn. But I think after a while they just kind of stop giving you red orbs if you kill them. Unless you do like, you know, brutal kills or something. Then you can probably grind for orbs that way. But who the hell wants to grind for like 2 orbs per? It's just ridiculous. That just happened. Okay, cool. I will take that. Sorry guys, I don't want to sound like DSP, but my throat has... I have gout, I guess, maybe? Probably. I fucking don't know. I don't care. It's a pain in the ass. I try not to do it on video, but it happens. It gets to the best of us. Well, actually, hang on. I was mistaken. So, there's actually 2 things we're supposed to do here. I forgot about this being here. What we need with that dead body is for a button later. Because right now, all we need that for... Well, we need this for is the button over there. God damn it. You don't... Fuck you guys. Like, seriously, get out of here. That's a free 3 hits. So, if you ever want to get, like, a good combo going... If you got a good combo going, you want to make sure that you're going to hit that 10. Try to at least, you know, get 8 hits before you do, like, a execution. So you can get the full throttle effect of getting 12 orbs. Yeah, these enemies don't typically like to mess with you. Usually when you're doing something like this. What the fuck? Where the hell are you guys at? Oh, that's right. They're up there. Okay. Now I see them. Yeah, the archers are not really much of a problem, especially when you're standing behind this box. The crate doesn't break. Thank God. Okay. There should be enough to land on the button. Oh, well, it was, but kind of overshot that. So now I can actually... Well, pretty soon I can actually upgrade my blades. The game should tell me when I can do it, so... I'll wait till then. It's like $26.50 for that, so hey. I'll just wait. La 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 la. Just gonna bring him over here. Oh yeah, but the game I was wanting to talk about was like Star Wars: The Dark Forces was like $1.37 on PlayStation Store. Of course I'd pick that up. And I was like, fuck yeah, I wanted to play that for a while. Like I kept seeing it in vintage stock. Here's what happened first. I played a Doom mod of a Star Wars mod for Doom. And I was like, oh, this is cool. So I tried to look up Star Wars Doom, and that game came up. And I'm like, it has its own game? And I was like, oh, okay, I'll go try it out someday. Maybe I can go find it. I found it on PlayStation Store, but it was like $5 or $6, the typical, amount for any, PS1 game. And I was like, oh, I'll come back later. Maybe one of these days I'll go buy it. Saw it in stock. I think it was more expensive there than it was on PlayStation. Flash sale was going on, $1.37. I bought that shit straight away. I was like, yes. I guess I did. I don't tell you. Alright. Luckily, doing this, like putting orbs in, now doesn't take as long as it did in the original game, which took fucking forever. Let's go ahead and kill off the boss and then end off the video once we get out of this shit. Oh boy. Let's go completely down here in this completely empty and docile area that could not possibly have a... Oh my god. Yep, it's got a boss. Alright, here we go. Okay, maybe I don't actually have the L1 square at that point. I guess I usually have it here. So my trick with this boss is I like to jump up and do like the L1 square, the cyclone attack. You jump over the fire, go in for this, get my orbs going here. Not too hard. Honestly, not that hard at all. Most of this game is not that hard. Like the final boss is probably the hardest boss in this whole game. Which makes sense because, again, it's final boss. You want to get up to this as quick as you can because if you fuck that up, he'll come back down. And you gotta do it all over again. But luckily, they give you just enough orbs to, go ahead and keep up, or basically stay alive. And come on down. There we go. We're kicking his ass. Don't know why we're getting magic, even though we don't really need magic, honestly. Even on God mode, for fuck's sake, like, you don't really need it. Well, you don't need it for this boss fight. It's just, I don't know. To me, there's no reason to worry. Look at that. We already have like a 50-hit combo. Like, this game just basically throws out combos to me. I hope you guys think I'm actually professional at this. Please do. God, fuck you. Seriously? Did I just die? Yeah, I did. I died to the boss. That was shit easy to take down. You gotta be kidding me, dude. This is fucked up beyond belief. Could stop the video, but this is basically the first video, so I'm just gonna go ahead and, Oh, yeah, that's what fucks me over. If you actually run straight and you hold down straight, it's kind of like with Resident Evil, where if you hold down straight and the camera turns, you will keep running straight. But, of course, if you use the stick, well, you're gonna fuck yourself up. Unless you, like, if you hold, the right stick down the whole time, you're gonna fuck yourself up with it. So if you guys hear, like, a little jingle in the background, that's just my laundry. Yeah, I know, it comes with a dumbass jingle thing. Don't know why. But it just does. Alright. What the... I didn't even do my fucking L1 square. Are you kidding me? Can't wait for somebody to make a montage of this is how you don't play God of War, Chain of Olympus. Oh, that's because I didn't upgrade it. Yeah, I forgot to do that because I gotta do that every damn time now. Because I keep dying to this fucking boss somehow. Again, this boss is not that hard. Not at all. It's just that damn fire does so much damage. Yeah, once he moves back far enough, he'll start doing his fire breath. That's because he's a pussy. Look at that. Look at that shit. Savage. Okay, you know what? Fuck you. I'm going to put you around. Basically, you want to kind of like make him think you're going to go that way and then like turn around and not go that way. Kind of fuck him up a little bit. Again, like I said, easy ass boss. Just for some reason, I fucked up. Well, the fire did so much damage. Come here. And come on down. Say it again. I mean, yeah, you can use the F-rit for this. F-rit. I'll call it F-rit, I guess. Makes it sound better. You can use him for it, but I don't for this fight. There's no need to. Because you can pretty much take down this boss just like this. It's really honestly that easy. Jump in the air, do cyclones. Unless you don't have, you know, unless you're doing like no upgrade run, then that's on you. I'm not gonna let you fucking kill me again. Fuck that shit. I'm about to die right there. I don't think so. Kind of wish God of War had life preserves. That would have been great. Kind of like Devil May Cry does, where you can actually use like, you know, life stars and shit to heal yourself during fights. That makes things a little easier. Mom, big boy. Yeah, he's a little bit more aggressive now, but again, still not much of a problem. That's not what I wanted to do. Good thing I didn't fuck up that bad. I think it's nothing but circles for this part. I love this part right here. And done. There we go. I love how Kratos that just goes flying off.
Fulfilling his commitment to the gods, Kratos defeated the basilisk brought forth by the Persians. But this small victory would not satisfy the man who had come to be known as the Ghost of Sparta.
Is this all you would have me do? Is there nothing else?
Seeing the sun plummet through the sky and the world plunge into darkness, Kratos knew this was not a sign from the gods.
What treachery is this?
Setting his sights on the glowing horizon, Kratos made his way toward the mysterious light. But there was more afoot than Kratos could possibly know. In the darkness, Morpheus, the god of dreams, awakened to a world where he and only he wielded power. The land was slowly overrun by a black fog that engulfed everything it touched.
Okay, so that's the end of Attica, and now we're in, I don't remember what the hell this place was called. I think because I missed that Gorgon Eye, I'm basically kind of fucked up my game here a little bit. So, yeah, now we're going to probably end up getting magic way before we ever get any of the health upgrades. That's going to fuck me, though. That's going to really bug me, like, really bad. But it's something I deal with. Yeah, luckily in this game, just like God of War 2, you can actually slide down, so that's good. The City of Marathon, that's what it was. Alright, anyway, folks, I do hope that you enjoyed this, and I hope that you stay just long enough for me to beat the game. Like I said, it might take me like maybe 15 to 20 parts. God knows what. There's a lot of things I want to do this year. Of course, there's still the 2017 lineup videos I still want to do, but there's also another project I want to work on as well. So we'll see how things go during this year. And anyway, folks, without further ado, I will see you all next time. We'll play some more God of War: Chains of Olympus. And as always, take care, everybody.